Which of the following factors affect insolation at the surface of the earth? The correct option is option D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rotation of the earth axis on its axis, the angle of inclination of the sun's rays, the length of the day, the transparency of the atmosphere, configuration of land in terms of its aspects. Terracing is a method of soil conservation used to prevent gully erosion and their formation. The red soil of India has been formed due to the weathering of crystalline igneous rocks in areas of low rainfall. Which of the following conditions aids in the growth of tropical evergreen forests in India? The correct option is option A 1 and 2. Topography of western slopes of the Western Ghats, warm and humid areas with an annual precipitation of over 200 centimeters, mean annual temperature above 35. It is false. Consider the following statements. The correct option is option A. During equinoxes, all parts of the world have equal day and equinox occur during months of June and September. It is false. With reference to the Mediterranean region, which of the following is our cold local winds? The correct option is option B 2 and 3. Mistral, Bora, Sirocco is the false option. Consider the following pairs. The correct option is option D 1 and 4. Mahendragiri Eastern Ghats, Dhupgarh, Mahadev Hills. With reference to the alluvial soils of India, consider the following statements. The correct option is option A 1. They are depositional soil transported and deposited by rivers and streams. They are generally rich in phosphorus but poor in potash. It is false. With reference to the distribution of volcanoes in the world, consider the following statements. The correct option is option A 1 and 2 are wrong. Mount Cameroon is an active volcano in East African Valley. Mount Kilimanjaro is an extinct volcano in West Asia. Most of the volcanoes take place below the sea. It is correct. Recently, the Minister of Culture announced a year-long commemoration of the birth and of Sant Severa. He is the spiritual teacher guru of which of the following? Option C is correct. Banjara. Arrange the following gases in decreasing order of their share in the atmosphere. The correct option is option 2, 4, 1, 3. Gersopa Falls in India is formed by which one of the following rivers? The correct option is option B, Sharavati River. With reference to data embassies, consider the following statements. The correct option is option C, both 1 and 2. They are set of servers that store one country's data in another country. It is a physical data center of trusted nation that enjoys diplomatic immunity from local laws. In the context of Indian monsoon, which of the following best describes the reason for the break in monsoon over northern India? The correct option is option A. The rain-bearing storms are not very frequent along the monsoon trough over northern India. This forest covers vast area of the country where rainfall ranges 70 to 100 centimeters. In the higher rainfall regions of the Peninsula Plateau and the northern Indian plain, these forests have parkland landscape with open stretches in which teak and other trees interspread with patches of grease grass are as common. As the dry season begins, the trees shed their leaves entirely and with forest appears like vast grassland with marked trees. Tendupalas, amalthas, bale, khair, axlewood are the common trees. Which of the following type describe the forest? The correct option is option B, dry deciduous forest. Consider the following statement with regard to the Paris Club. The correct option is option A one only. It is main object is to find certain debt relief solution for countries that cannot repay their bilateral loans. India is member of this club. It is false. Consider the following statements. The correct option is option D, neither one. Silica Lake is the largest freshwater lake. It is false. India is active volcano found in barren island. It is false. These are the types of local storm which are dreaded evening thunderstorm in Bengal and Assam. These showers are useful for tea, jute, and rice cultivation. In Assam, these storms are known as Bardoli Chirha. Which of the following local storm is mentioned in the above passage? The correct option is option C, nor'westers. With reference to the measurement of earthquakes, consider the following statements. The Richter scale is a magnitude scale calculated by the logarithm of the amplitude of waves. Mercalli scale is intensity used to quantify the effect on human life. The correct option C. Both answers are correct. Which of the following are the characteristics of weather in the Indian subcontinent in the summer season? The correct option is option A, one only. Intertropical convergence shift to 20-degree north and 25-degree north. Withdrawal of easterly jet stream. Onset of westerly jet stream. Westerly on the peninsula. These volcanoes are characterized by eruptions of cooler and more viscous lavas than basalt. These volcanoes often result in explosive eruptions. Along with lava, large quantities of pyroclastic material and ashes find their way to the ground. This material accumulates in the vicinity of the vent opening, leading to formation of layers and give a distinct appearance. The correct option is option B, composite volcano. Consider the following statements regarding the distribution and direction of monsoon rainfall across India. The correct option is option C, both 1 and 2. Rainfall in the western Himalayas is often caused by joining of the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. Arakan Valley has a significant role in directing the Bay of Bengal branch towards the Indian subcontinent. In terms of the percentage, arrange the share of the following source of fresh water in increasing order. The correct option is option B, 4321. Streams, atmosphere, lakes, ice caps, and glacier. With reference to River City as Alliance, consider the following statements. The correct option is option B, 2 only. It is a collaborative effort between the National Mission for Clean Ganga and the National Institute for Urban Affairs. The alliance is open for only those cities which are situated across. It is false. Which of the following commonly found plants in India have medicinal properties? The correct option is option D, 1, 2, 3, 4, Sarpagandha, Babul, Arjun, Kachnar. Consider the following pairs. The correct option is option C, one only, Karevas, Kashmir, Himalayas. With reference to the earthquake, consider the following statements. The correct option is option B, 2 only. The circumpacific will account for 65% of the total earthquakes in the world. Defocus are highly destructive because of high wave. It is false. Which of the following is our cold ocean currents? The correct option is option B, 1 and 2, Benguela current, Humboldt current, Kuroshio current is not a cold current. Consider the following statements. The correct option is option D, neither 1, 2. Mizoram is unique present Loktak Lake at the center surrounded by Mount Sarah. It is Manipur. Manipur is also known as Molasses. It is Mizoram. Consider the following mountain ranges in India. The correct option is option A, arranged in north to south direction, Shivalik range, Vindhya range, Satpura range. With reference to the soil erosion, consider the following statements. The correct option is option B, 3 only. A region with large number of deep gullies or ravines is called badland. Gullies are commonly found in dry and level. It is false. Sheet erosion is common on steep slope. It is false. Consider the following statement with respect to Köppen scheme of classification of India climatic regions. The correct option is option A, one only. It is false. It is into 10 major climatic regions. It classified the Köppen as Tamil Nadu as a monsoon with dry summers climatic region. Consider the following statements regarding aldermen. The correct option is option C, both 1 and 2. They are members of a city council or municipal body. They do not have the right to vote in meetings. Both are correct. Which of the following can be found in the vegetation cover of the Himalayan ranges? The correct option is option D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deciduous forest, mountain wet temperate forest, evergreen deep, broad leaf forest, temperate grasslands, alpine forests. In the context of our solar system, arrange the following planets in increasing order of their density. The correct option is option B, 4312, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Earth. With reference to the temperate continental steppe climate, consider the following statements. The correct option is option C, 1 and 3. It has less maritime influence. It has the presence of local winds like Fohan and Chinook. It has the presence of deciduous trees which shed their leaves in the cold and dry seasons. It is false. Consider the following statements regarding the clouds. The correct option is option B, 1 and 2. Cirrus clouds are formed at high altitudes and have a feathery appearance. Cumulus clouds look like cotton wool with a flat base and exist in patches. Stratus clouds are black or dark gray and are formed at middle levels or very near at the surface. It is false. Consider the following statement with regard to the India State of Forest Report 2021. The correct option is option C, 1 and 3. The total forest cover in India is less than 25%. Lakshadweep has 0% forest area. In the total forest cover, the share of open forest is more than dense forest. It is false. What is bright recently seen in the news? The correct option is option B. It is a meteorite. In which of the following types of erosion a fairly uniform layer of soil is removed over an entire surface area? The correct option is option C, sheet erosion. Consider the following pairs. The correct option is option B, two only. Limestone, sedimentary. Gabbro, it is false. Marble, it is false. Which of the following statements are the reason for the small daily annual range of temperature in the southern part of India? The correct option is option C, both 1 and 2 only. Southern part of India lies in subtropical zone. Southern part of India has a long coastline. Northern Ireland Protocol was recently seen in the news in the context of affairs of UK and European Union. In this context, which of the following regions given below were part of the UK? The correct option is option D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wales, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland. Republic of Ireland is not a part. With reference to the seismic zones of India, consider the following statements. The correct option is option D, none. Koyana region of Maharashtra falls in the seismic zone 5. The northeast of India falls in the seismic zone 5, 4. It is false. Konkan coast of India falls in seismic zone 2. It is also false. Consider the following statement regarding the mammatus clouds. The correct option is option B, two only. It is cellular pattern of pouches hanging underneath the base of clouds. These clouds are usually formed associated with large cirrus cloud. It is false. Arrange the following elements in increasing of their weight percentage in Earth's crust. The correct option is option C, 4321. Iron, aluminium, silicon, oxygen. Arrange the following coasts of the western coastal plain from north to south. The correct option is option A, 3124. Kutch coast, Kathiawar coast, Konkan coast, Malabar coast. Consider the following statements regarding savanna type climate. The correct option is option C, both 1 and 2. This type of climate is best developed in Sudan. It is characterized by extreme diurnal range of temperature. Consider the following term expunction, which is used in day to day working of the parliament in India. The correct option is option D, 1, 2, 3. It is the removal of certain word sentence or portions of speech from records of parliament. The presiding officer of the house has the discretion to expunge the word or usage. Rules of procedure and conduct of business in parliament provide for expunction. Consider the following statement regarding the Earth's crust. The correct option is option B. Oceanic crust is made up of basaltic rock. Oceanic crust is thicker when compared to continental. It is false. Which of the following volcanoes known as lighthouse of the Mediterranean? The correct answer is option B. Mount Stromboli. Consider the following statement with reference to the influence of climate on soil. The correct option is option B, two only. Bacterial action in the soil is relatively slow in tundra regions as compared to tropical regions. Soil in tundra regions has deeper profiles compared to soils in tropical regions. It is false. Which of the following factors affect the temperature of a place? The correct option is option D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Latitude, altitude, continentality, ocean currents, slope. Which of the following are the possible factors behind earthquakes? The correct option is option B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mining activity, volcanoes, tectonic movements, reservoir induced seismicity. Consider the following statement with respect to circuit breaker in the stock market. The correct option is option C, both 1 and 2. It is an emergency use regulatory measure that temporarily halts trading on an exchange. It caps how much the value of a stock can fall in a single trading session. Consider the following statement regarding micro LED. The correct option is option C, both 1 and 2. They have brighter and better color reproduction than OLED. The basis of micro LED technology is sapphires which can shine on their own forever. With reference to El Nino, which of the following statements are correct? The correct option is option C, 1 and 3. It leads to an increase in the temperature of the water on the Peruvian coast. It can delay the onset of southwest monsoon in India. It results in an increase in the number of plankton in the eastern Pacific Ocean. Consider the following statements. The correct option C, 2 and 3. Dokra craft, Chhattisgarh. Pattachitra paintings, Odisha. Longpi pottery, it is false. Which of the following are essential reasons for the formation of major deserts in the world? The correct option is option C, 2, 3. Interior continental location, rain shadow position on the leeward side of mountains, presence of onshore trade wind, it is false. 59. The term bard recently seen in the news is associated with which of the following? The correct option is A, Google's own conversational AI chatbot. Consider the following statements regarding the drainage patterns. The correct option is B. A radial pattern is found in areas with a central uplift and outward flowing streams. The tributaries of a dendritic drainage pattern join the main stream at nearly right angles. It is false. Consider the following statement with respect to biodiversity heritage sites. The correct option is option B, 2 only. Yayatso is Ladakh's first biodiversity heritage site. The state governments are empowered to notify BHS under the Environment Protection Act. It is false. Which of the following explain the excessive cold in northern India during the months of December January? The correct option is option C, 1 and 2 only. Continentality, snowfalls in the Himalayas, impact of cold wind coming from the Tibetan plateau, is false. Consider following statements regarding the Himalayan range. The correct option is option D. Art of the Himalaya Part of the Himalayas lying between river Indus and Satluj are known as Punjab Himalaya. The part of the Himalayas lying between the Satluj and Kali rivers is known as Kumaon Himalayas. The part of the Himalayas lying between the Tista and Dihang river is known as the Assam Himalayas. With reference to the northern plains, consider the following statements. The correct option is option A, 1 only. The gently sloping coarse alluvial zone at the foothills of Shivalik where streams disappear sediments is known as Bhabar. The older alluvium with a higher sandy loam component is known as Khadar. It is false. The newer, younger deposits of the young floodplains are called Bhangar. It is false. In the context of wind as the dominant external agents in forming landform, which of the following landforms are formed due to the erosional activity of wind erosion? The correct option is option B, 1 and 2. Zeugen, Misa, Barchan is not the option. Consider the following statement. Consider the following peninsular rivers. The correct option is option B, 2 only. Which of the rivers given above flow from east to west? Sharavati, not Subarnarekha, not Brahmani. In the context of landform development due to water action, which of the landforms are formed due to erosional action of water? The correct option is option A, 1, 2. Valleys, plunge pools, point bars not, alluvial fans not. Consider the following statements regarding the virtual reality. The correct option is option A, 1 only. It is a three-dimensional digital environment completely generated through computers. Like augmented reality, one does not require one equipment or gear to view virtually. It is false. Which of the following rivers are tributaries of Brahmaputra? The correct option is option C, 1, 2, and 4. Subansiri, Lohit, and Dibang, not Bra. With reference to tsunami, consider the following statements. The correct option is option D, neither 1 nor 2. The wave height of a tsunami decreases rapidly as it reaches shallow water from the open ocean. It is false. The speed of tsunami increases as it reaches shallow water from the open ocean. It is also false. With reference to azonal soils, consider the following statements. The correct option is option D, none of the pairs. or regosol, it is false. Lithosol, false. Alluvial, it is also false. With reference to the Ganga river system, consider the following pairs. The correct option is option A 1 and 2. Devprayag, Bhagirathi meets Alaknanda. Vishnu Prayag, Dauli Ganga joins Alaknanda. Rudra Prayag, it is false. Consider the following statements with respect to reverse flipping. The correct option is option A 1 only. It is the process of shifting the domicile of an overseas entity back to India. Companies reverse flip due to visa restrictions of our employees in Western countries. It is false. Consider the following passage. These are large dome-shaped intrusive bodies with a level base and connected by a pipe-like conduit from below. It resembles a surface volcanic domes of composite volcano. Only these are located at deeper depths. It can be regarded as the localized source of lava that finds its way to the surface. Which of the following volcano intrusive landform is being described in the passage given above? The correct option is option B, Lokulith. Which of the following is are the character of regur or black soil? The correct option is option C, 1 and 3 only. They are formed from volcanic lava. They are self-buffing in nature. They are poor in iron content. It is false. Which of the following statements regarding the laterite soils of India are correct? The correct option is option D, 3 and 4. They are well developed in areas with high temperature and high. They are widely cut as bricks for use in house construction. They are rich in rich organic matter and humus. It's fall. They are normally heavy and black in color. With reference to the landform associated with volcanic activity, consider the following statements. The correct option is option D. Seals are solidified horizontal layers inside the earth. Dikes are vertical intrusions that develop into wall-like structures. Batholiths are huge masses of igneous rocks formed due to solidification of hot magma inside the earth. Consider the following statement regarding the hot wet equatorial climate. The correct option is option B, 2 only. The double rainfall peaks coinciding with the equinoxes are characteristic feature of equatorial climate. The diurnal range of temperature is very small, but the annual range of temperature is very high. It is false. What is common between Baiga, Pardhuni, Gusadi, Harul? The correct option is option D. They are tribal dances. With reference to lava erupting from a volcano, consider the following statements. The correct option is option B, 2 only. Acid lava is highly viscous with a high melting point. Basic lava is highly fluid and poor in iron and magnesium. It is false. Consider the following pairs. 82, the option is B, 3 only. Bondo, Odisha. Toto, it is false. Irula, Telangana, it is also false. Consider the following statement with regard to social forestry. The correct option is option B, 2 only. Agroforestry is the raising of trees and agricultural crops on the same land, inclusive of the waste patches. Community forestry involves the raising of trees on public, privately owned, or community lands. It involves urban forestry pertains to the raising and management of trees. Consider with reference to the ITCZ, consider the following statements. The correct option is option C, 3. Shifting attitude cause the trade winds of the southern hemisphere to cross the equator. It is in July, it is located around 20. It is false. It is area where air tends to descend. It is also false. Consider the following pairs. The correct option is option C, 1 and 3 only. Sardinia, Mediterranean. Vancouver, Pacific. It is false. Zanzibar, Atlantic. It is false. In the context of landform formation, cirques, arids, and bergschrund are landforms of glaciation. 86A. Arrange the following cities from north to south. The correct option is option D, 4312. Jaipur, Bhopal, Chennai, Bangalore. Consider the following statement regarding the earthquakes. The correct option is option A, 1 only. All natural earthquakes take place in the lithosphere. P waves are considered to be the most damaging. It is false. With reference to the Indus River, consider the following statements. The correct option is option C, 1 only. It originates from glacier in the Kailash mountain range. That is the largest tributary of the Indus. It is false. Indus flows in India only through the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. With reference to the arid soils in India, consider the following statements. The correct option is option C, both 1 and 2. They are generally sandy in structure and saline in nature. They lack moisture and contain little humus and organic matter. Consider the following statements regarding the phenomenon of October heat. The correct option is option A, 1 and 2. It occurs during the retreating monsoon season. It is marked by clear skies and high temperatures. Lack of moisture exacerbates the heat during this season. In the context of plate tectonics, which of the following are classified as minor plates? The correct option is option B, 2 and Cocos plate, Nazca plate, Pacific plate. Not is not a minor. The east, the correct option of 90 is A. Both are. The eastern coastal plain is broader in and is an example of an emergent coast. It has less number of ports and harbors. Consider the following statement regarding the British type or the cool temperate western margin type climate. The correct option is option C. 1 and 3 only. They are under permanent influence of westerly all round year. There are 4 distinct seasons in the climate. It has adequate rainfall throughout the year with tendency towards rising. It is false. Which of the following best describe the term follow on public offer recently seen in the news? The correct option is option A. A company is issuing additional new shares to its investors. Most of the major peninsula rivers except Narmada and Tapi flow from west to east due to the correct option is option A due to peninsula towards the southeast. Consider the following statement regarding the New START treaty often mentioned in the news. The correct option is option D, neither one nor two. It is nuclear arms reduction treaty between US and Iran. Under it, developing, deploying not more than 1,000 warriors and maximum long range missiles or bomber have been provided. And the following state duties in descending order as per the area under magnitude forest. The correct option is option A 3412, West Bengal, Gujarat, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Maharashtra. A warmer summer with offshore trade winds, a concentration of rainfall in winter with onshore westerly bright sunny weather with dry hot wind summers and wet mild winters and prominence of local winds. Which of the following types of climate is best described in the above passage given above? 99. The correct option is option D, Mediterranean. With reference to the earthquake, consider the following statement. The correct option is option C, 1 and 3. The point where the energy is released is called a focus. Epicenter is the first point that experience earthquakes wave. The point directly above the focus is called hypocenter. It is false.